As Canadians, we all know the esteemed leader of our country at any given time, the Prime Minister. As of Wednesday, November 24th, 2015, Justin Trudeau became Canada's 23rd Prime Minister. With the country's previous perceptions of the leader already established, he was viewed as a youthful exuberant with good looks. Justin Trudeau has to work hard to ensure that the words he speaks outweighs the image that he portrays. Although it has been a slow climb, he has done an impressive job at convincing Canadians that his words are the things that he will act on. Comparatively, Donald Trump is a household name worldwide throughout the unique and unusual way that he speaks to the public. Throughout the year of 2016, everyone around the world tuned in to hear the prospective president get to his point. What was that exactly? Whatever issues he spoke on, the conversation consistently turned towards diversion tactics, ridiculing others, and creating slogans in order to pump up the crowd. According to author Karma R. Chavez, these diversion tactics lead to gray politics. And despite the criticism he received, Donald Trump was sworn in on January 20th, 2017 as America's 45th president. Both Justin and Donald experienced a rocky road towards becoming the respective leader of their individual countries. However, they did so in very different ways, with very different strategies. How did they manage to achieve that goal, and how did their speech impact that? Trump and Trudeau have very different approaches to how they persuade the audience. The way that they address the audience is a reflection of the intelligence level that they wish to reach. Author Jonathan Chartres Black depicts speaking with reason as speaking with logos, and with emotion as pathos. Further analysis has concluded that Donald Trump's level of speech is that of a fourth grader, and he's clearly speaking with emotion.
You know what uranium is, right? It's a thing called nuclear weapons and other things, like lots of things are done with uranium, including some bad things.
This tactic is successful at resonating the message with the audience. Studies have shown that 78% of Trump's words are monosyllabic. Trudeau, however, is able to take complicated information and simplify the message, yet still attain an intelligent level of speech. He does this with a strong sense of reasoning. His explanation of quantum computing quite impressed Canadians across the country. Donald Trump also uses repetition quite frequently within his speeches to the public. By repeating key, impactful words, the audience is likely to associate those words to the president himself.
There's something going on and it's bad.
There's a problem. There's something wrong. Something's going on. We've got to figure out what's going on.
Justin Trudeau has also been caught repeating his words, but in a much different fashion. He is often criticized for repeating his simplistic answers to the public's questions. Within the House of Commons, one of the most frequently inquired questions of the year related to his cabinet's participation in cash for access events. Trudeau responded in the same fashion on dozens of occasions, with the same word-for-word answer.
I'm pleased to work with the Ethics Commissioner and Conflict of Interest Commissioner to answer any questions she may have. That's what Canadians expect of the Prime Minister, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
In both cases, the repetition has stood out to the public, but in very different ways. Trump and Trudeau can also be compared by the level of risk that they take within the words that they say. On one end of the spectrum, Trump speaks what no one else would dare, spitting phrases such as build the wall, fake news, and so on. These phrases can build a large amount of support, but also create high levels of distaste, a risk that Trump has been willing to take in order to push his agenda. In The Language of Terror, Wesley Kendall states that America uses words of terror due to their military influence, and Trump capitalizes on just that. Justin Trudeau, on the other hand, utilizes tried and true phrases that are proven to obtain the audience's attention, such as, "We have promised Canadians that a government will bring real change, and we will deliver on all of our commitments." According to author Claudia Effenberger, his use of the pronoun we is a manipulative technique to disguise the facts of the message. This approach is also a dual-ended sword. It can sway a following, yet also allow citizens to believe that he doesn't mean what he is saying. Overall, Donald Trump and Justin Trudeau have very different approaches to the way that they address the public. However, the outcome has been the same for both of them, elected as the leader of their respective countries. As their terms progress, we can contrast their approval ratings. Trump's distinctively rises and falls, depending on his recent antics. He currently sits at a 39% approval. Trudeau's current approval ratings are 50% and have much lower fluctuations. In Fox News and American Politics, Dan Cassino states that the highest approval meetings have the most productive legislations. So whose tactic is the best way to do this? Only time will tell.